massive day for the unemployed. Valkyrae didn't like the backlash she was getting and started crying on the internet. Oh no. Missed my last video because you have a job? Well, basically her brother died and she made it about herself.
I just want to say thank you to those that were being empathetic towards me and understanding that I was just
in shock.
I was being irrational. It really was.
Yeah.
If he would have just called or like just even an apology for something minor, like, hey.
Here she is with Ludwig's dishwasher there, angry at Twitter for being Twitter. That's like a doctor being mad that his patient caught a fever, bruh. It's expected.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't talked to you. I would have threw everything out the window.
Right.
I would have oh, let's go get coffee. Let's go. I'll fly out to Washington right now. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
Like, just even a crumb of, effort.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
It's hard when you care and the other person doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people that experience the same thing. Like, I think this is such a common thing.
No, this is very common.
This is such a common thing. And it's normal. This is normal. Grief is normal.
And you know what? Maybe I was too harsh on Valkyrae as well. The reason why she leaked all this isn't because she's weird and schizophrenic. It could just be because she has nobody else to talk to.
I think I should know better.
I'm starting to actually get tired of blaming us. I really am. I've decided this. Like, I'm really tired.
True. It's never your fault. It's always some external that you can't control. Smart.
You've done the same thing for 8 years, right?
She's gonna keep playing Among Us with her Chinese friends until 2042. No.
You've
11.
been 11. There you go. You've been you to an internet audience that you grew by being you. And only now are people being so disingenuous to monetize their own like insidious like interpretation of what you're doing. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done apologizing. No.
Valkyrie's having a decent moment of clarity and you're clouding her brain with your bullshit. One is dating Hassan and the other is friends with Hassan. Their judge of character probably means the brother was actually a decent dude. Yeah, the brother said it was a shock collar, not a vibrating collar. They dropped his ass.
Go f yourself. You're allowed to feel these things. You really are. You're allowed to go onto autopilot mode and be like, f my brother. Like this. These are normal feelings to have.
Yeah. It goes both ways. You share stuff on the internet, people are allowed to criticize. I must be paraplegic because I can't stand you.
And it just sucks that now everybody is so angry that then they decide to pick you apart for having a very normal part of grief. Like, it's so normal.
Yeah,
She's straight up the devil on Valkyrie's shoulder, preventing her from having any meaningful growth in her life. She still doesn't understand the problem. The problem is not that she had a strained relationship with her brother. The problem is that she aired out his private problems to millions and bashed him the day after he died. You don't insult someone when their body isn't even cold yet and their children could be grieving.
Yeah, Mark died. And I was like, oh, shit.
She doesn't even have to explain herself, bro. Like, we know that you're dealing with grief and stuff like that. Just say, my bad, and move on. Yeah, don't listen to your friend who's spoon-feeding you delusional slop.
I think video games has been my escape since the beginning of my life.
But keep it a buck. There's not much life left to be escaping. I think you gotta lock in. I think you gotta read a book.
Yeah.
When my dad would get really drunk every single night, come home, fight with my mom, I'd be playing video games.
What the f***? I should have watched the rest of the clip before saying anything. Jesus.
I've been playing games as an escape forever.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely love it. And I love streaming. I remember that night when after I vented about my, relationship with my brother, and I kept playing games, and I didn't want to end stream because I didn't want to be alone with my own thoughts.
Yeah. You don't want to deal with
I didn't want to. So I was like trying to keep streaming. I was like, wait, I'm actually just tired. Like, I think I need to face reality and accept the fact that I'm not okay and I need to process this.
Yeah.
Jesus, now I feel like a dickhead. Albeit, I'm not 32 yet, so I haven't unlocked empathy. But then again, she only started crying and used her alt after she got the backlash, so, suspicious. So far, we're unfazed.
To monetize their own, like, insidious, like, interpretation of what you're doing. Like,
Yes. Also, insidious, a big word. Did Ludwig teach you that one?
That's crass.
And you know what? She hit the nail on top of the head here. I'm just trying to monetize and feed my family of 5. Which is why, for the next 10 people, if you use code Valkyrae on my merch shop, you can get 20% off. Get yourself an unemployed shirt or an unemployed hoodie to support the channel. I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get back to Valkyrae here. Oh, and in case you forgot, she is 34 years old. These are the people saying you have no empathy, by the way, if you don't let in infinity brown people into your country. They don't even care about their own family. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm done hating on Canadians. At least they had a chess world champion. Bangladesh, on the other hand? I got you, fellas. So your brother dies, and your first reaction is to go live on Twitch and talk shit about him. Interesting. Wait, that's the dude from the Mr. Beast videos. And again, I'm not here to talk down on Pokimane and tell her what she is allowed and what she isn't allowed to feel. I genuinely don't care. She's allowed to not like her brother, but sharing this and live streaming and broadcasting it to the world is very, very, very out of touch. You're a streamer. There's bound to be people that don't like you. That's normal. That's just a part of success.
That then they decide to pick you apart for having a very normal part of grief.
Okay, you know what? This guy deserves an award or something because, bruh, this is the best thumbnail I've ever seen of a woman.
I know you have the privilege where like, okay, just don't stream, your brother died, right? Like people will say that, just don't stream. But that's also like, admittedly, streaming is one of my biggest coping mechanisms.
Mine too.
I mean, if you ban everyone who disagrees with you, I can see how streaming can be comforting, I guess.
I do care. I am sad.
Yeah.
I'm just showing it in a very immature way. I do think that I showed it in an immature way. I do wish I was a little bit. I wish I was a little more reserved. I wish I just wasn't so. You know how we get when we start making jokes about our
Yeah,
trauma?
I get it.
I feel like some people do that where we start just try to lighten the mood by joking too much about something that's actually serious because it, it makes it a little bit more lighthearted when in reality it's actually very inappropriate.
Damn, you'll never see the Clippers clip this one. I had to search for this myself, and I feel like she's saying pretty normal things.
And it's definitely too soon. So I think I did a lot of that. Just a lot of trying to feel better and not knowing how to.
I mean, I do think the biggest thing that like you and I both need help with is like just taking that pause.
Yeah,
like,
we need to learn how
probably shouldn't have gone like that's we do have a bad coping mechanism.
Someone just said that's crass, and holy, Asmongold's Frogan chimed in.
Now, I've seen these clips. We're talking about Valkyrae. It is, in fact, a massive day for the unemployed. I am going to be as fair as humanly possible.
Man, that stupid bitch Valkyrae. On God, she is about 24 years too old for my liking. My Genshin Impact baddies are 10. Speaking of 10, that's how many years my guns were taken away. Her and the state of Texas. I didn't do nothing.
But a lot of these women's beauty disappears after they take a shower.
Subscribe if Tectone's never taken a shower.